Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. We're on Chapter 8, and I gotta be honest, I'm actually a little disappointed with this chapter. It's too easy. We'll get into that in a bit, but yeah, it's just too easy compared to some of the other ones. We are bringing this set of units. Not all of them are super essential, but I don't know, they all have at least potentially a role to play. But yeah, mostly, I guess, you know, at this point, like Alchrist, because I want to train OTA anyway, and is just kind of filler. Vander is mostly just kind of filler here. Alfred, I don't know. Part of me wants to use Alfred, part of me is like, nah, it's probably not going to happen, but I'm still like prioritizing him to get kills over some of the other units, but I don't know that it's going to amount to anything. But in any case, you can just go ahead and start. I don't think I did any like forging or anything interesting like that. Oh, I did.
Our enemies reach the gate.
Even buy any weapons? I don't know. I don't think I did. Oh, I guess. Oh, right. Alir promoted. And the other thing I forgot is before last chapter, I got Cantor on Alir. And because one of the things that really annoys me in this game is if you learn a skill, even if you have open skill slots, it isn't auto-equipped. So I learned it. And then I turned off the switch, whatever, I was done for the day, and then I came back later to play the chapter, and I totally forgot that I had done that, and it wasn't equipped, so it never popped up. I don't think it would have fundamentally changed what I did last chapter, but in any case, not only now are we promoted, but we've got Cantor, so that's nice. Not actually super relevant for this chapter, to be honest, but it's nice. Anyway, so first thing we're gonna do is Chloe is gonna come down here and bait out the boss. And this is kind of why I say I think it's too easy, is because you can just do this on turn 1, and Ivy is actually not that threatening of a boss. She doesn't have quadruple strike. I'm not sure if it would be that threatening if she did anyway, or whatever, quadruple hit, I don't know what it's called. And, but yeah, she's just, I don't know, like I said, she's just not that threatening, and so we can afford to do this and finish the chapter in a couple turns. We can't 1 or 2 turn it because we can't get enough units into range to get through the 2 health bars because there's this big wall here, but we can still do it pretty quickly. Anyway, so then over here we're gonna have, oh wait,
I'll protect you.
Alchrist has brought a weapon for Amber that we may or may not need, but we're gonna give it to him just in case. And then he's gonna come over here. I am planning to use Amber. He's supposed to have big strength growth, and he does have pretty good base strength.
Yes, here.
And so, maybe he'll function kind of like Panette, I kind of hope. And Vander's gonna come down here as well, so they're gonna fight these 2 lance fighters. Diamant is gonna grab the Armor Slayer, since of course we can't have us able to change his inventory in battle preps. Why would we want that?
I'm ready.
And then Alfred is gonna come over here, and we're gonna put Alir here for personal skill. It doesn't, honestly doesn't really matter, but it's something. Yunaka is gonna come down here and hit this thing, and there's 2 reasons for that. One reason is we need this thing to break so that Chloe can fly through here next turn, and the other reason is that if we don't have somebody standing here, then these flyers don't go where I want them to for, whatever reason.
For peace.
And then these 3 are gonna come down this way.
The Divine Dragon looked right at me.
And do some stuff over on the right side in the coming turn. Oh yeah, and I should mention, because these guys break the thing, that's the reason that gap will open up for Chloe.
With this
So yeah, Ivy immediately attacks us. I just kind of wish either she didn't do that or she was a little further away or something. I don't know. It just, I feel like I don't feel particularly clever for having determined that I could play the map this way, is the thing. Because it's a little too obvious. Like, oh, hey, look at the boss range. Alright, so Alfred missed.
We will not relent.
Like a fool.
These enemies all coming.
I think
Our castle has a...
we've got like a reasonable way of dealing with that problem. First thing we're gonna do, Chloe is gonna engage, come over here and blow up these two. Go Bluey. And then just park over here out of range of any other enemies. Mostly because there aren't any enemies that she could reasonably fight on player phase. Like, we got an axe fighter and a mage. Doesn't really work out. And then I think, yeah, this should be fine. Alright, so Etier is going to take this kill because she can one-shot here. And then, unfortunately, so what we would get to do if Alfred had hit both of these is that Clan plus Alfred could take out this guy, and then Celine could heal Alfred with the recover staff that she unlocked. But since Alfred couldn't be bothered to hit both of the enemies, he doesn't get to pick up this kill.
I can do better.
What would be nice, this axe fighter is going to come up around here. What would be nice is to put Alfred over here, so that he could come down and around and like give us, like, you know, it's a little cramped in here, so it'd be nice to have him circle around. But unfortunately, all the enemy movements get all messed up if we do that, so we're not going to do that. Meanwhile, Yunaka is going to come over here, so now she's going to be the one to do some damage to Ivy on enemy phase, and then next turn, when we can actually reach her with the bulk of our units, is when we can finish her off. Meanwhile, we got some kills to pick up over here.
Onward.
Start with Vander, this guy, and Alir is going to engage and then finish off. And is actually going to stay here because we need to block this tile.
All right.
And then Amber is going to come back here and get that kill. And then we're going to just put Diamant in front of him. And one of there is a lance fighter there that can get a break, but it's not super threatening, and at least the last time it tried this, the axe fighter attacked first, which is considerate. Anyway, and then Alchrist is just going to come up, so yeah, I mean, there's a scenario where, like, you know, one of these guys misses or something, we need Alchrist damage over here this turn, but we didn't here, so we can just zoom up a little bit. So, lance fighter attacks second. Does get the break though. Okay. So we probably will need Alchrist to do something over here. But let's start with this. At this point, we're just picking up some kills. I don't even necessarily plan to use Diamant, but whatever. And let's see. So if we get Vander out of the way here, we should be able to do Alchrist plus Amber to kill this flyer. And I want to give the kill to Amber is the reason I want to do it that way. If in the world where Alir dodges this, then Alchrist can come up and use this thing and get a kill, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is... Oh, I see. Oh, no, wait, that's not a problem. No, okay. Yeah, we can go ahead and do our Warp Ragnarok. So... And then that should make us ready to do this. Should probably be paying more attention to where I put clans so I can like build support there, but whatever.
I'm happy to help.
Alright, that I think will be enough damage. I should probably have checked, but I didn't. To set a TA up for this kill. Yep. And she's 4 away from level 10, but we don't have another Master's Seal, so it doesn't really matter too much. I did consider, like, oh, should I save it for ETA rather than giving it to Alir, but I ultimately decided, nah. Alright, so now do that, get another poison stack. That is enough. I guess since we have an A support already here, I kind of forgot I did that. Go here. But that is enough for Alir to finish things off with a Lodestar Rush. I'm just gonna quick double check. Oh, I did almost forget to move Chloe. Whoops. Haha. Okay. That's fine. Meow. Bang. Get the Wind Tome. There is I didn't even show it. There is a secret book down here. Dex +2 is not a big loss, so... Oh, we can almost kill just straight up with Mercurius. I didn't even test that. Huh. Wow.
What a pleasure it is. That ring.
Okay, quiet. And there you have it, 3 turns. Shortest video, I think, since, like, prologue or something? I don't know. Like, yeah, like I said, I just think this is... It's not very satisfying. It's just not challenging enough. The boss is just not... Is, like, not threatening enough. Taking her out isn't interesting. The only reason I can't take her out faster is just because I don't really have like a good way to reach her in time. And like I could have Chloe attack her on a prior turn, on like turn 2 or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. I don't need the damage. And because I can't really attack her with anybody else, I don't have the ability to like finish anyway, so like why bother, right? But it's, yeah, just I don't know. Maybe there is a way to... Well, I guess, okay, technically I could have done a Warp Ragnarok with Saline, but I still wouldn't have had enough damage to get through 2 full health bars. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It would be, like, I didn't have to use that many of my units to take her out, right? So, I mean, which is kind of nice in that I get more training done for them, but it just in terms of, oh, I solved, a complicated puzzle, it's like, no, not really. So, oh well. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for Chapter 9. Until then.